sister, Bassett. Yes. It's you.
I know.
Wintertime here at Hogsmeade Village.
Lieutenant Dane,
Hello, Forrest.
you got new legs.
Titanium alloy.
Time for my summer sizzle, cool as a cherry popsicle.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
It's happening. It's dish time. I've always wanted to do this in front of you.
Creating content that enlightens and lifts you up.
Dish, sir, dish.
Me at Splash Mountain. Just pepper these in here.
Hello everyone, this is Kermit the Frog reporting live from the final showing of Muppet Vision 3D.
Right? God, I missed our daily dishes.
Yes, indeed.
You know, I really don't remember you being this opinionated.
Who knows? It's Hollywood, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the dish.
Hey. So, let's dish.
What do you want to dish about?
Anything you guys want, this is your time.
Welcome back, Fun Fam, and if you're brand new to the channel, welcome in to follow the Bradley's Fun. This is the dish on Wednesday afternoon. It's a new time slot for us following That Park Place live. They go from 12 to like 1:30, 2 o'clock. We go after them. Hello, everybody that's coming in the chat. I just saw my beautiful wife is in here. Hi, baby. Hello, baby. If you're coming in, if you're checking this out for the first time, or you're coming in live, or you are watching on the replay, click the like button down below. It's on one of these sides. I don't know, one or the other. Maybe it's in the middle. I don't know. What depends on what device you're using. And I hope that wherever you are having a phenomenal day. Middle of the day, middle of the afternoon, maybe where you're. Maybe it's evening where you're at. I don't know. But yeah, hope it's good. Hope it's good wherever you are. East Coast, West Coast, all across America. Let me say hi to everybody that is coming in. If you are watching on the replay, make sure you comment down below. Replay gang, look at the wild man of Yavin has showed up there. Thanks to everybody that is coming in right now. You guys know you're the apple in my eye, the cream in my coffee, as Roger Rabbit says. See the apple in my eye, the cream in my coffee. Please. You know, ever since my tooth is gone, I can't do the please as well. Please, it's the Tune Patrol. Hide me, Eddie. But anyway, thank you guys for being here. Obviously, you're the Energon that makes the sky transform and roll out. A bed to be here with you.
A toast, Autobots. Boy, these are good. I needed to refuel. Energy! Energy! This stuff's the greatest!
Venezuela is in the house. This stuff's the greatest. Energy. Bear Bricks Studio is first to come in. He says, Happy Christmas, everybody. Happy Christmas. And Snortopoopas Cute Burr, the polar bear from Pinellas County, is here. And they were early, so I said, well, folks in the chat already, awesome. Our good friend Strings and Pucks is here. We have a goal today that has to do with Strings and Pucks, and I'll get to that in a few momentos. Let's see who else is in the chat. Andy W. I see you. Merry Christmas, peeps. Merry Christmas, Andy. My beautiful wife is in the house. Good afternoon, beautiful people, and happy holidays. Yes, we got several holidays going on right now. We got Christmas coming up. We got Hanukkah happening right now. So, yes, indeed. What is this, a third or fourth night, I think? Wild Man of Yavin. It was a peaceful planet, and then he brought wild to our skies. If that sounds familiar, it's not because I voiced it, because I didn't. I did not voice that. He brought wild to our skies. Jess Hart's Theme Parks. Jess, prayers for you every day. I know what you're going through. Yes, baby. Please like, share, comment. Keep it coming. Energy. Yes. My beautiful country. Wild to the skies. That's right, wild man. And Kaladin 910 is here. Good evening, Kaladin. I see you in the chat. Good to see you. And we do have a guest. Let's bring in our guest. Let's see, which one do I like?
Doc, calm down, okay? Just calm down. It's me, it's Marty.
No, it can't be you. I sent you back to the future.
Hey, Doc, that's right, but I came back again. I came back from the future. Don't you remember last night? You fainted. I brought you home.
This can't be happening. You can't be here. It doesn't make sense for you to be here. I refuse to believe that you are here.
Well, but you are here, and that's what's important. Oh my goodness, how is the Great White North? Are you still got snow on the ground?
Yeah, it's finally getting a little bit of melt, but we had gotten over a cumulative foot. It's still whiter than me out there, which is pretty white.
Nice. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. Hey, Jeremy, the goal on the chat today is set to you. So the super chats are 99 cents and up. And if we get 5 of them, you got to give the people an extra song live at the end of this, okay?
I'd love to. I'm all set up to do it. Sure.
Sweet.
I'll play a song.
So if we do that, guys, maybe he'll take a request. Again, the super chats are only 99 cents and up. So if you are feeling generous, I know it's the holidays, so don't give if you can't. And if you need the extra money to buy gifts for last minute gifts for people, save it and go do that. But if you can, that's great. We'd appreciate it. And we will certainly celebrate it. By the way, our celebrations, just so you know what they look like, whenever we do get supers, and we have a section for that, we'll actually save it. But whenever we do, we celebrate it. When we have a celebration, we want you to celebrate with us in the chat. So if you're a member of the channel, you can celebrate with custom member emojis, but any emojis will do. So if you're not a member of the channel, please do celebrate with us with dance emojis, fireworks emojis, smiley face emojis, anything will do in the chat. Keep it clean, of course, but we're going to practice right now. So what does a celebration look like? Get ready to practice. Get ready with your emojis. A celebration looks something like this.
Is it too much? Too much? It's the birthday!
Oh, this is just the best of my scene. And just like that, we are going to have another celebration in just a minute because we are going to talk about that super chat. But I wanted to share this with you real quick. This is from my spread shop. 25% off if you're looking for any last minute Christmas gifts for any fans or whatever's out there. 25% off on the Follow the Bradleys Fun spread shop. Let me get you the link. I will put it in the chat. Here we go. What am I hearing? There you go. Hopefully, yes. So the link is there, and you can get any of the Make Disney Walt Again stuff. So what does that look like? Here is one of the actual hats that you can see. So this hat there looks like this in real life. There's also the Follow the Bradleys Fun stuff, although I changed the logo a little bit, so now it's actually got the YouTube thing in it, so people don't think you're weird walking around with some other family's picture on your stuff for no reason, because that would be weird. But yeah, so we've got the YouTube. I think you can see it up here. Yeah, so you can see here's the Dish merchandise. If fans of Follow the Bradleys Fun, the Dish. And again, I put the YouTube symbol in so people actually know that you are a fan of the show. And then on the Follow the Bradleys Fun stuff, you got the YouTube stuff in there, which is really cool. There's some winter stuff. If there's like this is a nice heavy premium winter jacket, $49.49. But if you get it right now, that's what, like $15, $10, $12 off that. So not bad. And on the back, on the back is the QR code that basically links people to the channel, so that so you can help that out. Very, very cool. Stuff like that. So all that stuff is on sale right now. It is it's this little black line here. You have to hit the redeem button, and it's 25% off any order $50 or more. Whether it's coffee mugs or what do you call those things that you wear in the kitchen? Apron? Yeah, apron. Stuff like that. But now, since I actually do have an introductory section thing for this, we're going to get to at least the one that I've seen so far, which is very cool. It's time for celebrating you guys out there. We have one super chat that I can use that for, and Andy W comes in with a request $4.99 for Silver Bells. Silver bells, it's Christmas time in the city. I love that song.
I do too. I'm already nervous because I haven't practiced that one ever. So, but you know what? The people will speak.
That's okay. And I'll try to harmonize. It'll sound like awful or. Stop doing this. StreamYard's doing a thing to me that I don't want to do. So we thank you very much for the super chat, Andy W. And absolutely, we are going to celebrate that right now. Get ready in the chat. Celebrate with us. All right. And we have a couple things that we're going to cover today. I guess we'll get to the first one, right, Jeremy?
Absolutely.
So it is time for our first story. This is out of thatparkplace.com. Bookmark it if you haven't bookmarked it yet. Disney World updates holiday entertainment schedule for the Christmas week. This is by our good friend Cham Lee over there at thatparkplace.com. And the reason I'm doing this is because we're going to talk about Universal in just a moment, but I wanted to talk about these updates to the Christmas schedule at Walt Disney World. Because usually it's, things don't change. Walt Disney World Resort has updated its entertainment schedule for the final week of 2025 Christmas season. The parks added additional parade show times for Christmas guests. Well, that's nice of them. That means that they're maybe actually willing to pay their entertainers a little bit more to come in. That's good. Walt Disney World Magic Kingdom Daytime Holiday Parade added. Walt Disney World has confirmed that Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas Time Parade will be added to Magic Kingdom's regular daytime entertainment schedule from December 22nd through December 31st, 2025. So those will be the days that I'm blocked out because I have that Pixie Pass, and tomorrow is our last available day to go for the entire year. They block you out a lot if you have that Pixie Pass. On each of those dates, the parade is scheduled to run at both 12 p.m. and 3 p.m. during normal park hours. Hopefully, maybe the parade will run and we'll be able to see it at least the one time. The parade follows its traditional route beginning in Frontierland, if you want to call it Frontierland anymore, passing through Liberty Square, passing all the way by all of that construction wall, circling in front of Cinderella Castle and continuing down Main Street, USA to Town Square. This marks a departure from the usual schedule in which the parade is presented only during the separately ticketed Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party events. The daytime parade allows all guests to participate in the Christmas fun on the days closest to the holiday. And that is what Mr. and Mrs. Claus, Santa and Mrs. Claus, look like coming in on their float. I have seen that many times in the past. While Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas Time Parade replaces the park's standard daytime parade, Festival of Fantasy during this period, the Festival of Fantasy Parade is expected to return to the regular schedule beginning January 1st, 2026. Nighttime entertainment at Magic Kingdom. In addition to the daytime parade schedule, Magic Kingdom's nightly fireworks offering for regular admission guests changes during the Christmas week. Minnie's Wonderful Christmas Time Fireworks is expected to be presented nightly at approximately 8:30 p.m. from December 22nd through December 29th. This replaces the standard Happily Ever After fireworks show during that time frame for guests without a separate party ticket. And you got Fantasmic expanded and some other offerings there. So it's really interesting. I saw a very interesting video pop up on my YouTube feed hey Dan, saw Dan's Life of the Kingdom just came in on my YouTube feed that realistically it's these offerings at the Magic Kingdom and Walt Disney World in general, like they still are kind of doing, I know they have a Christmas parade, but in a lot of ways they're doing the bare minimum. And what I mean by that is once you get into the park, once you get past like the Cinderella's Castle and all that, you go out to from the hub to the different lands, there's not a whole lot that feels very Christmassy. I mean, you've got the Jingle Cruise instead of the Jungle Cruise, and they make some, a few Christmas jokes about that. I went on it. I want to say it was last year for the first time. I don't like long lines, and you kind of have to wait in that one. I'm not going to buy a lightning lane for it. And because it's a specialty thing, it's usually 45, 50 minutes to an hour. I'm not up for that. You're close to, what's the park up there?
Cedar Point is the
Cedar
big
Point.
one.
Yeah. Do they do a lot of Christmas stuff?
I don't think so. I think after Halloween they kind of shut down because it's so cold.
It's so cold. Yeah. Yeah, it's cold in Missouri, but Silver Dollar City during Christmas time, even though it's cold, the park still operates, and they'll operate as many rides as can stay open, and it's gorgeous. It's like absolutely stunningly gorgeous.
The one thing we do have is, if you've ever been up here, Henry Ford's a big influence in the area.
Mm-hmm.
There's a place called Greenfield Village, and they dress the park in old-fashioned. It all looks old-fashioned with candle lamps and stuff, and you can do sleigh rides through
Oh, that's cool.
through that village, and it's really a trip back in time. We used to get babysat by the lady who drove the horses, and it was magical. Absolutely.
Wow.
Awesome. Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So what I would say, and of course Dan comes in here and says that the mine train, which mine? Oh, he's talking about Snow White and Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, Dumbo area, Winnie the Pooh. They got a little bit of Christmas decor. Yeah, there's little bits of Christmas decor like sprinkled throughout the park, but it's nothing like what SeaWorld does. SeaWorld is crazy. SeaWorld for Orlando, and I'm just gonna say it like flat out. There's no comparison. SeaWorld is the Christmas park to go to. If you're in Orlando during Christmas time and you really want the Christmas influence, go to SeaWorld, because it is the park as closely decorated to like a Silver Dollar City or a Dollywood at this time of year, as far as like Christmas lights throughout the entire park. Every tree that's in the park has Christmas lights on it. They've got snow coming down everywhere. It's Snope, right? And it's great. Another fun thing to do is just drive through Celebration. Celebration is the park, not the park. Celebration, Florida is a town, actually. People probably don't like, I don't know. I would say that the residents don't like you driving through, but yet the residents, like every house looks like the Griswold house.
No.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I mean, pretty much the people that live in Celebration, it's a town of millionaires, right? So virtually everybody that lives in Celebration is at least a low-level millionaire. I don't think you could live there. What? No. I don't think you could live there if you're making maybe less than $500,000 a year. It's a very expensive town to live in. And it's also like the house prices there are double what they are anywhere else in town. So like if you just go just outside of Celebration, same size house, 3,000 square foot house. In Celebration, $1.5 million. Outside Celebration, it might be $400,000 to $600,000 right now. In today's real estate economy. So Dan said he went up to St. Augustine. St. Augustine, crazy beautiful there. I really want to do that at some point in time. Because they do the holiday lights. But SeaWorld is crazy. We talked about SeaWorld on the show last week, so if you haven't seen it, go back and check out our show last week. And we've got a whole Christmas playlist now on the channel, where you can go to the Christmas playlist and you can check out whether it's the Disney parks, Universal parks, whatever. But all of that's there. But as far as Disney is concerned, they are adding those parade times, and we wanted to cover that. What do you think of Disney coming in and adding some Christmas for the Christmas spirit, Jeremy?
I love it, but from the sounds of it, it sounds like just like everything else, it's been budgeted back. And I mean, Mickey's Christmas Carol is actually, I think, a really well done movie I like to watch each year.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like there's not a precedent where they could really do all this. They've got the marketing and the gear, and I have to think that it'd be gorgeous, but it sounds like everything has taken some kind of hit.
Well, I think that they really only want to spend the money on like the Christmas party, because they basically Magic Kingdom this time of year, they're really double dipping, because people will pay to go to the Magic Kingdom I think it's $79, $89 per person per day just during the daytime, and then $200 per person for that Christmas party at night. So they're double dipping. Now, during the daytime, they probably won't get as many guests, but and it's funny because they talk about limited admission for the Christmas party, but on the party days, you actually have basically fewer crowds during the party days, except for the couple weeks that actually surround Christmas. So because it's the busiest time of the year, and I would say typically spring break is probably busier than Christmas, but lately, I think this last year, spring break dipped quite a bit. So I'm guessing that it's going to go back to Christmas being the busiest time of the year for Walt Disney World. I'm planning on going tomorrow because it is the last day that I can go with my Pixie Pass and check it out. Because after that, by the time I'm able to go to the parks again, everything will be turned back from Christmas. So we shall see. We shall see. Yeah, if you're a Pixie Pass holder, you don't really get a lot of available time to go to the parks, but that's what they do. And it's okay. It's a much less expensive pass to have. But yeah. They are wrapping things up there. And we all should be rapping because you know you know what I usually do? Christmas night. Christmas Eve. I'm usually up till like 5 o'clock in the morning. Because I have all of the gifts that are hidden and I wrap them and it's that night. My gosh.
Man. That's why I miss working at the mall, because I used to know the gift wrap people. So when I worked at the mall, I'd get everything, drop them off a gift wrap.
There was one year when I actually took a part-time job, the seasonal job of being a gift wrapper, and I never really even got good at it. It was at a jewelry store, and I was wrapping those gifts, and it's still I'm okay at actually doing it, but I'm not fast, and it really helps if you go fast. Well, we do want to get to the main story, and I still don't have a good news introduction. I've been trying to find it because this one it's not really, there's no good introduction. I don't have the introduction asset for this story yet. So this one we're just going to put on the screen. And this one is really not as much about a story as it is about what they have going on. So we are going to talk about Universal Studios and everything that goes on at Universal for the Christmas season. So let's get this up on the screen. This is directly from Universal themselves. This is the Universal Studios, Universal Orlando Resort website. And when you scroll, when you first come onto the website, there's Universal Studios, Universal Studios, release the blockbusters. Scroll down a little bit and you get to Merry, Bright, Naughty, and Nice holidays at Universal. And you can see Explore Christmas in the Wizarding World. Then you have you explore Universal's Holiday Parade featuring Macy's. So we'll check that out in a minute. And explore things to do across the resort. So let's go to the Wizarding World first. If it comes up, there it is, holidays. There we go. Christmas at the Wizarding World. So you have Hogsmeade, right? And it's all decked out in its Christmas lights and everything because they actually celebrate Christmas in the Harry Potter movies. So things to do. Basically, they just have it decorated. It says Hogwarts Castle lights up the night, and festive decor brings cheer to Hogsmeade, Diagon Alley, and Wizarding Paris. That's over at Epic Universe. It's Christmas in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter across 3 parks at Universal Orlando Resort. Price, times, dates, entertainment event, and or experience details are subject to change and cancellation without notice, obviously. But they do a fireworks and projection show at the Hogwarts Castle. And you can see what else they have on here. Diagon Alley. There's nothing quite as special as Christmas in the Wizarding World at Diagon Alley. They have that decked out for Christmas. They have I'm assuming that's butterbeer on their mouths. That's maybe not the best photograph that they could have used. It's supposed to be butterbeer, people. It's butterbeer. Get your head out of the gutter. It's not the gutter beer. It's butterbeer.
A marketing department to just give that a quick glance and maybe reshoot.
Oh, MJ says, Merry Christmas. I wish I could dish, but Santa pulled me to the side for the kiddos. It's all good, MJ. Thanks for checking it out. Hopefully you're having some, you're finding some good things. Let's see. Yeah. Let's move on to the next photograph. The next slide, seasonal melodies from the Frog Choir at Hogsmeade. That's always an interesting thing to do because they kind of belch out the songs. You've got Sway and Groove to Celestina Warbeck and the Banshees at Diagon Alley. So there's some extra entertainment there. And there's where they probably should have started with this picture first so you can see that they were going to drink the butterbeer, you know. Cheers with delicious butterbeer. Enjoy the specialty holiday merchandise. And I'm trying to find so this talks about the Wizarding World stuff. Let's go to let's talk about the holiday parade. We'll do the Macy's parade next. I was hoping to get to this the other day, but I was not feeling it. So fortunately, my Universal Pass has no blockouts. I can go anytime I want. So I still plan on getting all the footage and actually putting the entire holiday parade up on the channel like I did with the movie parade. Dan says at least those frogs work better than the one on the broccoli ride. Yeah, that's true. But this is really, really cool. I have seen this parade before. It's so spectacular. They do it at 5:30 every evening, and it's basically like watching a toned down version of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade. Wow. Full of floats and everything else. It's so cool. Universal's holiday parade featuring Macy's. So they just call it the holiday parade, but it's so cool. You can see here in this picture how they actually have balloons. They have floats. They do the whole thing. It's a really cool parade, and I plan on getting this up on my channel for everybody to see if you can't make it down here for this. Because it's so cool. Of course, all the Universal characters. That's the lion from Madagascar.
Yeah, Alex.
And then there's what I was able to do yesterday. I was able to get over to Grinchmas. He's a mean one. Mr. Grinch. Now, let me tell you, the line, when I went yesterday, the line to meet the Grinch was short. And what I mean by short, when I say short, it was only 2 hours to meet the Grinch. Really? That is one of the shortest lines you're going to find if you go to meet the Grinch. It is a long, long line. So I did not get in line to meet the Grinch. There's no reason for me, a single grown man. It would be weird for me to go by myself to meet the Grinch, but I did go and see all of the Grinchmas stuff. So we'll talk about that in just a moment because I have footage. But yeah, there's Grinchmas stuff, warm fuzzies with a side of sarcasm. During the holiday season, Seuss Landing is decorated with the holiday charm and cheer of Dr. Seuss's Whoville. Get together with resident Who's and put a little snark in your holiday spirit with the Grinch. Enjoy the music and fun of Grinchmas Holiday Spectacular. Meet the Maven of Mischief himself for a photo opportunity. Right, you can meet the Grinch because he sounds like Jim Carrey. Christmas time, everybody. Prices, times, dates, entertainment, obviously subject to change. The Who's with their noses up. Let's see their little slideshow that they got going on. There's the Grinch in his holiday spectacular.
Look at that makeup. How long does it take to put this together?
I think that they mostly have it as a mask. I hope they do. I'm going to show you footage from this show in just a moment. Cindy Lou, see Cindy Lou in this picture here?
Yeah.
Okay. You're going to notice a slight difference in the way she looked at the showing I went to.
Oh, okay. So these are like staged pictures versus what they do live.
Well, They look very similar to this, but you're going to notice with Cindy Lou, there is just a slight difference. Just a slight. There's the Grinch. Yes, that
It's
is
like the
terrifying.
Hounds of Hades.
All right, let's get that off of there, and we'll put this on so you can see what I did. All right, so I'm out at. Let's start this from the beginning, shall we? Okay, there we go. So I went to Universal yesterday. Sort of Poopa's Cuber says throwback. I got the old milk ads. I've noticed that they're doing the Kiss, the Hershey's Kiss, the same commercial they've ran since the 1980s with the Kiss is playing the bells. I get that a lot. Anyway, this is Universal Studios yesterday. This is taken from City Walk just before I went into Islands of Adventure. You can see the beautiful weather. Forget the fact that cloud above kind of looks like a side profile view of Mickey Mouse, which is kind of weird. It happens a lot in Orlando, either that or you just think about it because you're in Orlando and you see the clouds as Mickey Mouse all the time. But yes, there is Universal. Over to the left, you can see that they're doing the construction on whatever is replacing Rock and Roller Coaster. And this is what what it looked like going into the Universal Islands of Adventure Park. So you can kind of see the garland as they've decorated in the beginning. These parks are nice. At Christmas time, whether it is the Disney parks or the Universal parks, they all have a little Christmas something. Like I said, SeaWorld has the most. But here is their Port of Entry Christmas shop. Now, this Christmas shop is pretty much like this all year round. If you want the Christmas spirit, just go in the shop at any time. See any merchandise you like? There's got those are the Who type Santa Claus hats.
Those are kind of cool, actually.
Yeah, they stick straight up. They're different. Then they've got the Grinch outfits. You can literally buy Grinch pajamas and wear them around. Seuss Landing is all decked out. And I need to get back there at nighttime because I was there during the day. And of course, when the Christmas lights come on at night, it's much more cool.
They really got the lines right for Dr. Seuss. That really looks
Seuss Landing is so it's really cool. What was interesting to me about the show, the actual Grinchmas show, which you're going to see, the Hula Day Spectacular. So here I am walking. What's weird, you don't see this. That's actually an exit to Islands of Adventure. It goes backstage. You go backstage, and then you get to this part, and the actual building is in Universal proper, but set apart from Universal proper. It's hard to describe. This is the same building that used to house, it's a studio building, but they have a theater set up in it, and it used to house the Blue Man Group.
Oh no, really?
Yeah. I asked about it. I asked them specifically, the cast members. They said yes. That's why it's painted blue on the outside. They still haven't repainted it. Now the Blue Man Group is back in Orlando, but at a different place. And this is walking into the theater. So they have decorated for Christmas. They've got it done up. But this Hula Day Spectacular is an amazing show. If you love, if you really, really enjoy the Grinch. Oh yeah, they did do Nickelodeon Studios there. And they also did wrestling back there. Which was interesting. So here's the show. Welcome to Whoville. I don't know. Are you a fan of the Grinch at all? Okay. So this is the whole story. Like this is the entire story of the Grinch and the Who's down in Whoville, done live with singing and dancing. Obviously, because of copyright stuff, I'm not going to play the audio to it. Right. But this is on stage, and you'll see the difference here in just a minute.
The aesthetic is great.
It's beautiful. They do the show really well. And I'm sure that the show it probably has, especially the stars of the show, which is like that main guy. There's one main MC type guy who is the guy that you just saw. There is a main female singer, and then there's Cindy Lou, and then there's the Grinch. So at the very beginning, you have the entire cast singing. You have the MC who basically is the narrator, who is kind of like retelling the story. And you're probably not seeing her very well yet. You'll see Cindy Lou up close, but there's the Grinch. Now, here's what really impressed me. It's a real dog.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know how now I did see the dog trainer one time during the show. Whoever is like in charge of the dog, there's a part of the show where she comes out and goes to a different spot, like in a black outfit. And you can see that she's like going down below the stage, and she's hidden to where then she can then coax the dog with treats or something. I don't know, but yeah, the dog changes places, and it's really interesting that they use the dog that way.
I mean, you've got to think they've got to have 3 dogs at least. That's a lot of money they put into this.
Oh yeah. It's it's a cool show. It's fun to watch. There's the Grinch close up, and so you can kind of see, and it's really the Grinch did a great job. Like I will say, the start of the show for me was a little bit on the more boring side, but then the Grinch comes out, and I'm telling you, the Grinch, whoever they got playing him, does a spectacular job. Really fantastic. Remember, Universal used to have a dog training show. They still do, actually. Universal does still. They have the show with the pets. I can't remember what it's called. Dan, you probably know in the chat. But they have a show where they actually use pet stars that have been in movies. So the animals that you see in the show, you have actually seen in movies.
Wow.
Now, the girl in the center in the pink, if you can tell who that is, that's Cindy Lou. You'll see a close-up. You might notice she looks a little bit different from the very light blonde hair, blue-eyed Cindy Lou that you saw in the picture.
Well, at least you didn't make it awkward. Yeah. I think they might have 2 actors.
I think they might have a different. You might see a different actor that doesn't quite look exactly like the Cindy Lou that you remember. Now, I always say like live shows are so different, right? Because I will tell you, when she played Belle in the live action Broadway musical Beauty and the Beast, Toni Braxton knocks the part of Belle out of the park. She did fantastic with that. And whenever you're doing a theatrical live show, it typically doesn't matter what the background of the characters are, unless you're doing The Wiz. Yeah. And for some reason, they never seem to change the Wiz actors out with white actors. I don't know why. I always do wonder, why can it go one way, but it can't go the other? But I don't know. It was perfectly fine, but yeah. Yeah, the Animal Stars show by E.T. is still there. Shit. Now, I will say this: she did a great job. So, perfectly fine pulling off the role of Cindy Lou, and of course, this taking place in Whoville. So these aren't. I mean, it's not like they're humans; they're Who's, right?
Right.
It's a fantasy environment anyway, so it doesn't really matter that much.
I got thrown off by how tall Cindy Lou is. I know that sounds dumb, but of course you can't probably use child actors in these hours. So I was like, wow, that's a tall.
I actually
Cindy Lou,
think that's why she got the role, because she could portray being a child as well as she did, which she did do a great job of that. Like I would say she portrayed probably about an 8-year-old, right?
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah. So, but it was an interesting show to watch. What made her stand out is the fact that everybody else in the show was white. like it would have been a little bit more interesting if the rest of the cast was also a little bit more diverse. But yeah. But as far as what they offer at Universal for the holidays, obviously you have the special butter beer, hot chocolate everywhere, all of that. I still say that the best Christmas representation of any park in the Orlando area is going to be SeaWorld. Let me see if I wanted to find this too. We are going to have to find the other footage that oh, here we go. Let me bring that up just so you can see it. So yeah, this is SeaWorld. And oh yeah, A Wondrous Night. But as you can see, when the moment you walk in, there's snow. There are just the lights everywhere. Every tree is like this.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. This is SeaWorld's, like, it just, all of SeaWorld feels like you're walking into Christmas. This is a really cool train set that they got set up there. And but we're gonna have to pause this for just a moment. It's a little bit weird, but I think I hear a knock. Oh my goodness, Erica!
Hello. So what are we talking about?
We were talking about Universal, and this is where we're comparing it to SeaWorld, and how, like, you and I, we talked about SeaWorld last week and how they have just everything at SeaWorld. It just looks like, I will say this in a good way, it looks like Christmas vomited all over SeaWorld. but that's a good thing for the holiday season. It's the most Christmassy of any of the parks. Like the sea of trees right here, all of the holiday stuff at SeaWorld. It's just so absolutely spectacular. We're planning on going there actually this afternoon, like right after this. And when you compare it to either the Magic Kingdom or Universal or any of that, it's SeaWorld is just absolutely stunning in comparison. But what we were showing before, and I'll put this on the screen for Erica, was over here at Universal. So Universal, this was at Islands of Adventure. You can see a little bit of the garland there, but it doesn't feel quite as Christmassy when you first walk in. Like it just, obviously the Christmas store feels Christmassy. So this is all year long. Do they have stores like this in Germany? I mean, Germany is pretty big on Christmas, right?
Oh yeah, it's the Christmas markets that really make it so Christmassy out here, more than anything. And then we've got the I forgot the name of the store. They have a satellite store at Epcot. The one from Rothenburg.
Oh yeah, I don't remember.
I forget the name. I forget the name of the German store, but yeah, and that's basically just the one branded Christmas store that's known throughout Germany. Everything else is pretty much knockoff compared to that.
Yeah.
So yeah, and you see pine trees everywhere you go. You see pine trees. That is a big thing out here, and you'll just see them not even so much lit up, but they're just everywhere on the streets, beside buildings. It's like they just put them up randomly everywhere, lit up or not. They like to decorate with Christmas trees.
Is there anything in Germany, like, is there like a Snow White village or anything like that? Because that is set in Germany. Is there like anywhere in the country something like that set up? I'm just curious.
I haven't heard of any, and I think I would have as long as we have been here. It would be some kind of an attraction, even with the military. So no, I haven't. Mm-mm.
I just wondered about that. But I would assume that some of their Christmas shops are probably open all year long. I mean, even in the United States, we have Christmas shops that are open all year long.
Well, I was going to say, we have the largest Christmas store, I think, in the world in Michigan.
At Frankenmuth?
Yeah, Frankenmuth. It's all Bavarian. That whole
Yeah.
village, they do chainsaw ice sculptures. They convert the entire thing, but that store is unreal.
Yeah.
Total Christmas tree forest in there.
I have a friend that lives actually with you, but up there. I have several friends that live in the area. I need to come up and visit. I might have to crash at your place, but yeah, because I want to go to that village in Frankenmuth. I've
All
heard.
you can eat chicken dinners. Oh my god.
Do they have all you can eat bratwurst?
They have a pizza that has the Bavarian chicken, bratwurst, and sauerkraut on it.
That's so strange. So here in Germany, they don't put the sauerkraut on the brat sandwich. In fact, they don't even eat it together. That's an Americanized way of eating brats and sauerkraut. If they eat brats and sauerkraut, it's on a plate separately. Like you got your brat with your beer sauce, sauerkraut, mashed potatoes, and you may or may not get a bread roll on the side. Usually not. And then just a brat with the brötchen, which is bread, is by itself with either mustard or ketchup, and like no sauerkraut. And they eat it on the go, and it's like $2. Almost anywhere you go.
Price sounds good. The price sounds really good.
Oh yeah, it's cheap. It's so good, and it's everywhere. You can go anywhere and get like a €2 brat, and you just go.
And you can't even ask for sauerkraut on the go. Do they ever
Nope.
have it?
No, not in the quick. No, it's not as.
I wonder how that
you only
became
get
an American thing.
sauerkraut in like your actual restaurants, but any of the quick serve, what they call an imbiss, you're not gonna. You'll find fries. You'll find a currywurst, which is just a brat with curry sauce on it and French fries, and just the brat. That's it, and like a drink. That's the quick.
Now that Erica is here, I cannot wait to get her take on Cindy Lou Who.
Oh no! Did they the actress, the girl?
They killed her.
So this is the live action that I saw yesterday at Universal. And Cindy Lou Who, which I guess that's her name, right? Cindy Lou Who. You'll see. She looks a little bit different than you might remember her from the original Grinch story, Erica.
Oh no. Okay.
So it's coming up. There's the Grinch. By the way, the Grinch did a phenomenal job. Just everything. There's some really, really funny lines in here because of the way the set is. There's a place where he talks about going down the chimney and he's like, yeah, that's not happening. No. Whoever they got to play the Grinch did a great job. So Erica, if I were to ask you right now to pick out which actress is Cindy Lou, do you think you could do it?
I assume it's the black chick in the pink dress.
Yeah. It was what made her stand out wasn't even as much as the fact that she was black, is that she's the only black person in the show, and none of the other Who's. It makes it like, obviously we're talking about this. It doesn't really matter because it's a stage show. It's fantasy. Whoville doesn't really exist. All that, but it's funny because you're like, so how did she get into Whoville? But
wow.
As far as the actress is concerned, she knocked it out of the park. I'm not, she did a great job. But it was just really
the cute little Who knows. I was looking because I like how they do the makeup and everybody's got their Who.
But if you remember, Cindy Lou hasn't come into her nose yet, so she has a regular face.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, like as a little kid, Cindy Lou hasn't gotten her nose yet.
It's
but
like a reverse bris.
She does. That's funny. It's only funny to the Jewish people who know what a bris is. But she did a good job of "Where are you, Christmas? Why can't I find you?" Yeah, she did a pretty good job. Anyhow, that was Christmas with the Grinch at Universal Studios. But we are going to get going. Jeremy, though, there was something I know Jeremy specifically wanted to share. So will you please share that out?
Oh, yeah. Can you authorize me? Hold on, let me pull the link. Strings in. I was not thinking. Again. Share.
I'll tell you what. Let me do this over here because I can make it so that you can just share it. I got to switch things here. Just in uno momento. And I'm gonna make you a mod.
I'm a mod. I'll be blue.
Well, real quick, while you're doing that, I can't, my German is terrible, but it's the Cafe Wolfhot is the main German Christmas brand and store throughout Germany. Epcot basically has a satellite store in the German pavilion that sells all their Christmas ornaments and the little plushies that are insanely expensive, and they're just as expensive out here, by the way. It's the brand, it's just a very expensive brand because everything is made by hand, so everything's handcrafted. And we have a satellite store on base, and my understanding is I think this is the only store in Germany that would be open all year round. That's Christmas. Other than that, Germans are pretty sticklers for celebrating even birthdays on your actual birthday, not a day before, not the day after, and they'll correct you on that. They're very particular about the difference between the Advent season and when it is Christmas.
Wow.
They're very particular about when you celebrate things, like to the T. They're just very meticulous like that. Yeah, this is how they are.
All right, Jeremy, you can share it out all you want now.
All right, so a lot of you guys know I do music on my channel. I just released my cover of Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. And if you can, go check it out. These are basically a version of what I do live that I produce a little bit more. And so I'll tell a little bit story about the song. If you enjoy it, subscribe to the channel. I'll be doing a live performance on Friday, a birthday stream for my midlife crisis. And this is the kind of stuff I'm doing right now. So
when's your birthday?
It's Saturday, so I'm not German, but I'm gonna do a birthday stream on Friday because the channel hit 1,500 subs, and I wanted to do something for the birthday and just throwing in an extra, hour and a half of music on Friday.
Very cool. Very cool.
And Eric has been so awesome stopping by, and so have you, Ron. Thank you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. It's funny. I have a friend, Carmen Vallone, comedian, and he always talks about his birthday's on like the 21st, I think. No?
I'm the 20th.
You're the 20th. So he always talks about how it's so annoying to have a birthday so close to Christmas because everybody gets you just the one gift. They're like, hey, this is for your Christmas and for your birthday.
Not if they get you socks. They get the one, and then they get the other.
Where he's like, it's usually like a candle, and he's like, and then they're like, and it's okay, if you don't like it for your birthday, you can give it to somebody else for Christmas.
Re-gift it right away. Hey, this is still warm.
Oh my gosh. So I always every single year I will joke with him about the fact that I'm getting him a candle. Like, what kind of candle you want, man? And Erica, where can people find you?
Well, you can find me. You can find old videos of us here in Germany on our channel. We haven't really been uploading, but me and MJ are planning to start streaming after the new year on my channel. So we're trying to get that in the works and organized and get everything set up. And you can find me here or on Lorena's channel and a lot of her streaming streams, like Sundays, Saturdays,
Lorena Cole.
Thursdays. Yeah. Mhm.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm here at Follow the Bradley's Fun. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Andy W., thank you so much for this. We're going to celebrate it one more time, and we're going to do it with a little culture bear, if I can find him, because I love the culture dance. Hey, thank you, Jeremy. Thank you, Erica. Thank you, chat. Thank you, Andy W., for the extra support. We super appreciate that. Everybody, we will, let's see, next week is Christmas, but Christmas isn't until Thursday. So I definitely won't be live on Thursday, but I'll probably be live. He did that on his own, McNeil. Yeah. So, make sure you have the notifications turned on. I will probably be doing a show next Monday and Wednesday, possibly this weekend, and there might be some lives in between when I'm at the parks. I don't know exactly what I have set up yet, but while I will lose access after tomorrow, I'm going to Disney World tomorrow, but I'll lose access to that. I will still have access to SeaWorld and Universal, and we might be doing some lives from there. And who knows where else I may show up, whether it's Pro or that Park Place or anywhere else. And so thank you, everybody, for being here today. Thank you for checking out the afternoon version of The Dish. Thank you, Erica, for coming in. Jeremy, for being here. Everybody in the chat. And until the next time, we will see you real soon. Bye, everybody. Ciao. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah.
Dishes are done, man.
Cleans them down to the shot.